They sent the message at 8:14 p.m. We need distance from you. Please don't contact us anymore. At all. That was it. No phone call. No explanation. Just a few lines of cowardice wrapped in silence. My uncle had packed them up. My mother, my brother, even my father, who couldn't bring himself to meet my eyes as he walked out. I stared at the text for a solid minute before replying. Of course. I'll cancel my direct deposits first thing. By midnight, the family group chat was a wildfire of apologies, panic, and excuses. But it was too late. It's strange how quickly people forget where the food came from once the table looks full. They had used my name like a swipe card, rent covered, groceries bought, bills handled. When my brother needed an attorney, I handed him $5,000 without hesitation. I never asked for repayment. All I wanted was loyalty. That's where I miscalculated. 6 months earlier, the signs had started showing. Shorter phone calls. Plans pushed aside. I'd noticed my mother glance at my uncle every time I offered help. My brother stopped inviting me out altogether. I told myself they were tired, busy, caught up in life. But lies always leave fingerprints. The truth came in fragments. A colleague forwarded me a grant proposal. My research, my data, but the author listed was my uncle. He never had access to that information until I'd shared it in confidence. Then came the bank statement. An account opened under my name without my knowledge, funneling money straight into a trust my family just happened to be managing. They had drained me dry while smiling to my face. I didn't scream. I didn't cry. I sat at my kitchen table with a cup of stale coffee and made a list. Step 1, cut the supply. Step 2, let them sweat. Step 3, wait for the knock. The next morning, the money stopped. Every account with my name was locked, frozen, and audited. My paycheck was rerouted. The shared credit line shut down. I called the foundation about the fraudulent grant. By Friday, my uncle was unemployed. Still, not a word from them, until that group text. They thought they were casting me out, expecting me to beg for scraps, desperate to belong again. What they didn't see was that they were clinging to a raft I had built. The confrontation came on a Sunday. The house, my house, that they used to treat like their second home, now stood quiet and untouched. My brother pounded on the door like a bill collector. Open the damn door, man. We need to talk. I let him wait a moment before slowly unlocking it. He looked thinner, his eyes hollow, guilt clinging to him like sweat. You're really going to do this to your own family? I stayed silent, letting the pause stretch until it hurt. You know, they were just trying to help you, he muttered. Uncle Ray helped himself right into unemployment. I said evenly. Tilting my head, I added, and you're 3 months behind on your car payments, aren't you? Want me to give the bank a call for you? The way he flinched told me he understood. My mother came last. She didn't knock. She stood outside in dark sunglasses, as if grief could be hidden behind tinted glass. I didn't know, she said quietly. I nodded. But you didn't ask, either. Her lip trembled. I remembered the woman who used to brush my hair back when I was sick, who hummed while she cooked rice. That woman was gone. You said you needed space. I told her. Now you have it. I shut the door before she could respond. The final move wasn't loud. It didn't need to be. I mailed a packet to the IRS, documenting every fraudulent transaction tied to my Social Security number. Account statements, forged signatures, even IP logs traced back to my uncle's laptop. 3 weeks later, he was under investigation. The trust dissolved. Their so-called family emergency fund vanished overnight. My brother's beloved car was repossessed in the middle of his shift. He left me a screaming voicemail from a gas station. I never replied. I never raised my voice, never made threats. I simply reclaimed what was mine and let the holes they had dug collapse on top of them. People say revenge poisons the soul, that it corrodes you from within. But this wasn't revenge. This was correction. This was gravity snapping the stars back into their rightful place. Do you want to know the cruelest part? I didn't replace them with strangers. I didn't search for new people to love. I found silence. And for the first time in years, I could finally hear my own thoughts. So when people ask what happened to my family, I keep the answer simple. They needed space. I gave it to them. And when they ask how I'm doing, I smile and say, paid in full,